Once upon a time, in the heartland of Yoruba land, a vibrant and prosperous region in the present-day Nigeria, a thriving community of Yoruba people lived in harmony with their rich and cultural heritage. Little did they know that their lives would soon be upended by the horrors of the transatlantic slave trade. In the bustling markets of the Yoruba towns and villages, European slave traders forged alliances with the African intermediaries. Amidst the chaos and violence of raids and warfare, Yoruba individuals were captured. Their lives forever changed. Families were torn apart, and the once peaceful communities were left shattered. Many Yoruba individuals were captured, enslaved, and transported to the New World via the Lagos route, which served as a major departure point for slave ships. Lagos, Nigeria, indeed served as a major trading port for the British during the era of colonialism and the transatlantic slave trade. The British established their presence in Lagos in the early 19th century, primarily for commercial purposes. In the Yoruba kingdom, one of the empires that participated in the transatlantic slave trade was the Oyo Empire. From 1400 onward, the Yoruba Empire's imperial success made the Yoruba language a lingua franca almost to the shores of the Volta. Towards the end of the 18th century, the Oyo army was neglected as there was less need to conquer. Instead, Oyo directed more effort towards trading and acted as middlemen for both the trans-Saharan and the transatlantic slave trade. Europeans bringing salt arrived in Oyo during the reign of King Obalokun. Thanks to its domination of the coast, Oyo merchants were able to trade with Europeans at Port Novo and Wida. Here, the Oyo Empire captives and criminals were sold to the Dutch and the Portuguese buyers. Aside the Oyo Empire, other Yoruba communities participated in the transatlantic slave trade, which I would outline. The second one is Badagry, situated along the coast of Lagos. Badagry played a crucial role in the transatlantic slave trade. It served as a primary departure point for slave ships heading to the America. Slaves captured from various Yoruba towns and regions were transported to Badagry before being loaded onto the ships. Abeokuta, despite being located inland, Abeokuta in present-day Ogun State had connection to the transatlantic slave trade. Slaves captured from surrounding areas were often brought to Abeokuta for sale and transportation to coastal towns such as Badagry. Slaves captured from the Ijebu Kingdom and surrounding area were often transported to Lagos or Badagry for sale and shipment to the New World. It's important to note that while these towns were actively involved in the slave trade, not all Yoruba communities participated in the capture and sale of slaves. The transatlantic slave trade had a profound impact on Yoruba society, disrupting social structure, causing economic upheaval, and leaving a lasting legacy of loss and trauma. Today, these historical connections serve as a reminder of the dark chapter in Yoruba history and the broader history of the transatlantic slave trade. Thank you for listening and watching this episode. See you in my next video. Bye.